Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you are watching me for the first time, please consider clicking that subscription button, like my video, share, comment. Don't also forget to turn your notification bell. So today I want us to piga story kidogo, tuone my first experience in maternity. So nataka kuambia story kuhusu venye what I experienced the first time in maternity when I was taken to rotate there after doing my theory so as usual, when obviously not obviously, but it is usually when you are in a medical school, the first thing you have to go to class, you learn those things theoretically, and then you will be taken to the lab where you will do those maybe experiment, or you are explained to how you will treat your patient using a dummy, and also what kama hata ni kudunga shindano, unaonyeshwa hapo kwa lab, unafanya mtihani, unapita, and then you qualify to go and rotate in the wards. So the first rotation yenye nilipelekwa maternity. So maternity, we were 10 students. For example, when you are a 50 student in a class, maybe the school can decide to divide you in maybe in 5 groups, so 10 people per group, and then some people will go and rotate in the maternity, some will go to MCH, some will go to medical ward, some will go to surgical ward, like that. And then after, you will rotate there for maybe 1 month or maybe 2 months, and then you rotate to the next ward. So when I was taken to maternity, that was my first day in the clinical. So the first time we went there, that nurse who was there alituwelcome vizuri. The nurse who was there alituwelcome vizuri. After kutuwelcome vizuri, akatufanyia orientation. She told us where they are keeping their things. If maybe you have been sent to go and get surgical gloves, it is there. The nurse was there, just did the normal orientation, where like ukienda place mpya unafanywango orientation, unaonyeshwa kwenye everything ziko, kwenye choo iko, ukitaka hata where to admit the patient, where like that. So the nurse who was there alitorientate vizuri, akatuwelcome vizuri, tukaanza kusoma kidogo, ile kujikumbusha what we did in class. We were discussing about what is the difference between true labor and false labor. How do the human pelvic bone that we read in class, and we also went to the laboratory, the skills lab. We saw it physically, so it was like we were familiar with what the nurse was trying to explain to us. So, and there was a mother who was in labor, and this mother had labored for more than 24 hours. Like when a primee is somebody who has not given birth. So a primee akikuja kwa labor, the maximum time that this woman should labor ni 18 hours, but sometimes they can prolong it past 24 hours a bit. But somebody who has given birth twice, thrice, anafaa labor for 16 hours. If it is past that, up to maybe 18 hours, so intervention should be done. So we went there. This woman had labored for more than 24 hours, and this woman was really crying, and we were just there staring at her. and the nurse was trying to advise us and giving us some information and telling us what we are supposed to do, or what is expected of us to do in that maternity. So we were there, and then after some times, I think it was the time for that nurse to do vaginal examination to make intervention. So that nurse akatuita akasema, when you are doing vaginal examination, this is when you go, just the normal things that we were taught in class, the centimeters, everything that we were taught in class. She was just now trying to explain to us in a practical way. So she did vaginal examination. That woman was 8 centimeters dilated, and akasema the membranes were still bulging. This woman has labored for more than 24 hours. So she decided to go and call the clinical officer so that they can make the decision, and then they see what next. The clinical officer came, did his examination. Then they decided to call the doctor. The doctor came, did his examination, and so they were to make decision, the 3 of them. And we were just there looking at them, wondering what they are doing. I was asking that nurse, ati mtoto anataka kupita wapi? Ananiuliza ati, ulisikia mtoto anapitanga wapi? I was worried. So tukakaa hapo tukiendelea kusoma. The doctor came, did her examination, ruptured the membrane, put oxytocin, hiyo maji yenye mnaitanga maji ya uchungu. Aliweka oxytocin in normal saline to augment labor, increase labor sasa. Increase labor. So akasema this woman kama haja deliver within 1 hour, please call me so that we prepare this woman for cesarean section, so that this woman can be taken to theater afanyiwe cesarean section. So after that the labor will increase. Labor will increase obviously because aliwekewa dawa, wamerupture membrane. Those are automatically, that was what expected to happen. But if us hatukukuwa tunajua anything, so that nurse told us to monitor that woman the way we were taught in class. We were there rubbing the back, talking to her, giving her fluids, encouraging her to so after some times the woman started screaming so hard. After 30 minutes, I think, after 30 minutes, the woman was screaming, and the nurse came and told her to do what? To aende kwa kitanda alale amfanyie examination. So akaenda akakaa kwa kitanda. The nurse did the examination, akapata 10 centimeter dilated. The woman was ready to deliver now, that immediately. I saw the head of the baby coming, and I cannot see that. The other student who was next to me vomited, akafaint. Kwisha mimi nikakaa hapo nikikuwa sitaki kuona. I was doing like this, and I was just near the door waiting to run. The doctor came, the CO who was there also came, started advising us. He told us that, you have to gain courage and know what you are supposed to do, because the way you are behaving, maybe just imagine when you will be having this patient, it is you and the patient. Sasa ni wewe tu na patient, hakuna daktari. You have to make a decision, or you have to do the right thing for you to save the life of this patient. And I cannot see that. I cannot see that head coming from the vagina. I can't, my friend, I can't. Well, I just went and stand outside the door until that woman delivered the baby, and then we came inside. So the nurse told us what we are supposed to do. alitufunza immediately the baby amezaliwa anafanyiwa nini, should be kept warm, should be attached to the mother's abdomen for bonding, should be you stimulate the baby. Hizo vitu normal zenye tunafanyanga, like now they are not hard the way nilikuwa naona kitambo. Huyo mama after kuzaa sasa, the nurse was to do what, amalizani na yeye, atoe placenta, ampanguze vizuri, aende aoge. And I was it is not me who is seeing this all 20 liters of blood on the floor and what, and hey, it was just terrible for me. It was terrible. It was terrible for me, and I could not stand it. So we stood there with another student already fainted and went. Another student who was also next to me was just there staring. I was there wondering, what are we supposed to do? So after that nurse alituchukua tukaenda tukakaa chini, akatuongelesha, akatuambia, you know, ni wewe, you have decided to become a nurse, and now that itafika time yenye wewe mwenyewe ndio utakuwa na huyu patient ni wewe ndio mwenyewe unafaa umdelivishe. You are supposed to make decision, and hiyo decision yenye una make, una call the doctor, umwambie, Dr. so and so, this is what my examination, I've done this and this, so please come and maybe confirm on this. Na ukuje daktari akuja apate umefanya vitu zako, it is also another issue. So huyo nasa akatuongelesha tu vizuri, tukakaa hapo tukisoma, tukiendelea kusoma the theory, tukiendelea kujikumbusha theory that we did in class. So after that, so since we were to rotate there, we stayed there. The second day, no, I couldn't stand it again. The third time, now am I really going to be a nurse if I cannot? So I just sat down, nikajiongelesha tu mwenyewe, nikadecide, unajua hata ushaharibu fees, hauwezi toka. So it is you to develop passion if you did not have, na courage. So the fifth time I came, there was so nilijipata ni mimi peke yangu, au student hawakuwa on duty maybe. Wengine walikuwa off, wengine walikuwa night duty, wengine walikuwa wanakuja E ama M. Sasa nika happen kukua na huyo nurse peke yake. Akaniambia, kuja nikwambie. That nurse akaniambia, venye unafaa mtoto akikuja, you wait for internal rotation of the head, external rotation of the shoulder, extension, the process, the way the baby should come out, So after that nikajaribu kugain courage kidogo, nikakuwa assistant wake. I was able to take the baby to the resuscitator, do the necessary, give the after delivery, ni inject mama na oxytocin. After itafika point yenye sasa sister alikuwa akishazalisha, ananiachia nitoe placenta, ananiambia, this is what you are supposed to do, this is what you are supposed to do, hivyo. So up to 1 week ikaisha. The second week, there was also a mother who was in labor when I nilireport on duty. Na sister, the nurse was there, akakuja aka-examine the mother, akasema, this mother is 9 centimeters, so stay here. When you akipiga kelele ama akisikia kusukuma, umwambia pande kitanda na asukume, kisha mimi nakufa. After 10 minutes, mama hata hakukaa hapo for long. Mama akasema, miguu yangu siwezi panda kitanda, siwezi, nasikia kusweat, nasikia kutapika, nasikia kila kitu, na tuko na yeye wawili. Sister akasema, mwambie panda kitanda alafu niite. Nikashout, sister! Sister nikasikia tu kama anasema, ni nini? Zalisha. Kidogo mama akazaa hapo kwa floor. Juu wako angeweza kupanda kwa kitanda. Alisema mguu yake imeganda, anasikia kutapika, anasikia kusweat, anasikia kila kitu, anasikia kuumwa. Labor sometimes can make you go mad. So kidogo nikaona mtoto ametoka. sijavaa gloves, sija prepare delivery tray, liko tu hapo tu. I'm shouting sister akuje, sister akuje. So sister akaniambia zalisha. Mimi nikang'ang'ana, nikavaa gloves, hata sikuvaa sterile gloves. Nikavaa gloves, ni sister akakuja akanisaidia kuzalisha kuvaa hizo gloves, sterile gloves. Akaniambia clamp here, then ukate katikati. Tukatoa mtoto tukaseparate mama na mtoto. Sister akachukua mtoto akapeleka kwa resuscitator for immediate care. Then mimi nikabaki na mama. Akaambia mama jikaze upande kitanda ndio usaidiwe vizuri. Mama akajikaza akapanda kitanda. Ni mimi na mama sasa. Nitoe hiyo placenta, nitengeneze mama vizuri, niangalie kama ametea, nishone. By that time sikuwa najua kushona. I did. Huyo mama hakuraruka juu alikuwa amezaa I think mara 2 hivi, hakukuwa ameraruka. Nikatoa tu placenta vizuri, nikamclean, akaenda kuoga. At least niligain courage from that time. So the next day kama tulikuwa na huyo sister kwa duty, alikuwa ananiambia you are the one who is going to deliver this mother. And hata sometimes nilikuwa namwambia sister, mimi leo ndio nazalisha, wewe enda kaa, ama nikipata shida nitakuita. Nikaendelea kuzalisha, lakini bado sikuwa najua kufanya examination of the mother. I didn't know kuestimate hizo centimeters. Siku moja nikamuita, nikamwambia sister niambie. Akaniambia kama ni vidole 2 imeingia, hiyo ni 4 centimeters. Kama ni moja, hiyo ni 2 centimeters. Kama iwezi ingia, hiyo ni tip. Kama ina hivyo nikashikanisha. Sasa nikaendelea kufanya sasa kujifunza kupata hizo centimeters za nini na make the right diagnosis kama mama amekuja, na make correct examination, kufanya the right examination. So nikajifunza nikaendelea hivyo. Huyu sister sasa nikafika mahali after 2 weeks nilikuwa nishajua kufanya examination of the mother. Immediately the mother, when you are doing vaginal examination, I knew how to do vaginal examination. Until now tukawa na huyo nurse duty, alikuwa ananiambia, au sasa junior wangu alikuwa anawaambia sasa, wacha huyu mwenye ajui afanye, then you confirm. Sasa hivyo tu sasa nikajua kuzalisha, and it was just very easy. And by the way, bado kama sikuwa nimeenda maternity, nilikuwa nasema I can't, siwezi za na kama nitazaa sitazaa normal. Nilikuwa like nitazaa normal aje. But sasa venye nilikuwa kwa maternity, nikaendelea witness, nikasema labor zingine they are just abnormal, and you just have to know and you do the right thing. And some labors which are normal and ainanga stress, you just do your examination, you do the right thing. If you are not sure, you call the doctor or you call the nurse who is on duty, akuja kuconfirmia, and then you monitor the mother up to azae. Nika realize that it is just something that is easy. It is easy. No, it is not easy. Okay, it is not that hard. Okay, uchungu iko, labor iko, but kuzalisha sio ngumu. Hiyo ndio kitu namaanisha. Uchungu will be there, lakini kuzalisha sio ngumu. Juu si mimi ndio nazaa, ni mama ndio anazaa. So you should know how to talk to the mother. You tell her what is expected kama bado wako first stage, because labor tunakuanga na first, second and fourth stage. You take, kama amekuja ako first stage of labor, unafaa umwambie kama amefika second stage of labor what you will expect her to do, or you just tell her and you monitor her throughout. You just do the right thing. Unamsaidia apate fluid, apate glucose, akule oral fluid, akunywe oral fluids, asiishiwe na nguvu. And you just know what is the right thing that you're supposed to do, so that akifika second stage of labor is when sasa anazaa. Akifika second stage of labor asikuwe hapo, badala ya kufungua mguu yeye anafunga mguu, mtoto akufe. And then they also told us no, because labor is always a serious word. Let's say serious, a crucial place, a crucial word. You are dealing with the lives of two people, the mother and the baby. And it is a must you save the life of these two people. So you have to be sure with what you are doing, so that when you are doing it to the real patient, you don't mess up. And labor ward, when you are not sure with what you are doing, or when maybe you have done your examination na ukapata you are not sure, you have to call the second person. You can call your colleague, you can call the CEO, you can call the doctor to come and confirm. And labor also, somebody doesn't make decision alone. For example, you have examined the mother and you have realized that this is an obstructed labor. So this mother, according to this mother, should be taken to theater. And you cannot take this mother to theater before calling the doctor to do his examination or her examination. I get finding to get for you, the three of you, the CEO, the nurse, and the doctor, to make the right decision, so that this patient apelekwe theater. In the cesarean section is not just a minor surgery, so the right decision should be made. So when you just mess, you will mess the whole thing, the whole process. You can assume, and you should not assume. Kitu important kwa labor, you should not assume. You should not pretend that you are perfect, and you should be ready to learn every day. Whether you are a nurse, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a CEO, whether you are a student, you have to learn every day. That is my experience in labor ward. Right now, I can just deliver you comfortably, without panicking, without stressing myself, without Mungu ni nani? That is achievement, by the way. That is achievement. Ukiingia nursing school ama ukiingia medical school, unakujanga ukiwa green, but the moment unaendelea kukua hapo, unajua vitu mingi kuhusu life ama health. Sasa right now, hey, if you're pregnant, just call me in your house. I will deliver you there. Oh no, I don't want to come in your house. Just please come to the hospital. You will get me there na nikuzalishe. Hey. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for supporting me in one way or the other or another. Sasa, subscribe. Don't forget, please, to subscribe. Please subscribe. If you cannot support me physically, financially, what, please just subscribe. That is the only support that I want from you guys. Just subscribe. Only that. Thank you for watching my video. Bye. Let's meet in my next video.